And you refused to sign up for my OnlyFans, so might as well chip in for
how
my
that go for you?
kabambe.
Like, are we ready to go? So we're starting with
We're already recording.
Are we recording already? Why do you guys always do this?
Cause it's nice. They got all the nice clips in the
All
front.
right. The mics are blood clot open. Check, check, check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late. It's the mics are open, episode 221. My name is G Money.
Antonio Kibbs.
Ashley.
Erokamano. My God. I was at lunch today. Going out to 3D. You know 3D is like capital of Jangos.
Of deal
Yo,
making.
someone was like Erokamano. In my head I was like, when they ask you your name on the podcast, say Erokamano. I'm surprised I've remembered.
Do you know what Erokamano means?
It's
Means
a salams,
thank you,
right?
No, Erokamano
means
means
thank
thank you.
you.
Yeah, G knows.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
if
It's
G
always
was
a pleasure.
if G was Kenyan, he'd
He'd
definitely
be
be
Luo.
Luo.
yeah,
For
I heard
sure.
your influence on conscience, eh?
Idi bear. That's what
Idi Maber, that's you're doing good.
Yeah.
Conscience
I know
says
Aworo.
Otieno.
Yeah, he says
Aworo.
Otieno.
Yeah, yeah.
Aworo.
In one of his songs.
Yeah, on thingy, the remix to Butros,
Yeah.
Angela.
Conscience,
I-
aka
Otieno.
Otieno.
I heard that shit. I was like, fuck this. Like, bro, you gotta tell him
Well-
to come to this other side, Kikuyu land as well.
Well, for me, let me tell you, I have flexible tribal affiliations.
Like
So,
this guy.
I'm sorry, it depends on who I'm talking to. So yeah, today I could be low tomorrow. Now I've never been Kalenjin until last August, but now,
But how comes you've never said Kikuyu? I feel a bit left out.
because I can cook.
Are we really going back there? Oh.
You know, someone sent me a message and they were like, you didn't have to do that to a man, huh?
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
By the way, the comments can we talk about the comments last week before we talk about shoes, before we talk about anything else? So the comments last week, a lot of people were talking about the conversation we had with Andy
Yeah.
about skincare and life and stuff. Quite a few people actually were siding with Andy.
Yeah.
Saying
Not quite a few, like
Everyone.
everyone, bro.
It's
like
a thing.
on
it's
the
a-
comments, yeah.
It's a thing. I mean, in Kenya, if you're skinny and you've not gotten married, what do they tell you?
You need a wife to feed
Exactly.
you.
Right. So Ashley Skin Needs Love. I had to change the name of the podcast, by the way, from last week, but that's a whole different conversation.
What was it?
It was last week. It was called
Something about skin.
Sex is self care.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then I had to change it to Ashley Skin Needs Love. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
But the
Yeah.
ashy skin, I actually thought about it after that, and I realized that I don't usually oil this lower side.
You're like you and Calvin saying what's up.
Yeah, unless like I'm with someone, okay, my girlfriend. Big shout out. With my girlfriend. With someone, with my
He's
girlfriend.
back
And
with his
then,
girlfriend.
and then I'm like oiling my not oiling my thighs, just oiling the juju parts,
Where people can see.
Where people
So
can see.
basically, like for when
Which
you
is-
if you're home and you're alone and you shower and you come out of the shower, there's no way you're lotioning your whole body.
Face, and then I put my clothes on where you can see. But then I'm very oily until you remove my shirt.
Bro,
Then she's like, umesahau huku. I'm like, there's no one who's going to. And
You
there's
never
no
know.
one.
So, but
No.
So it's like, I feel like that might be the answer to last week's question.
But for me, I feel like I only lotion, and I've said this. If I'm wearing shorts, I will lotion. Other times, and if I'm wearing shorts, I'm lotioning until here, not even the whole foot.
Oh,
You
wow.
guys, you know what I mean? Bro, lotion is expensive.
You
in
guys
this
don't know how
route of
lucky-
The
government.
economy.
You guys don't know how lucky you are. Like for real, like how lucky you are with that, as you say, oily skin, bro. I have to, bro. If right now I can't even take off my socks.
But let me ask you this: like, do
It
you
will
have,
snow.
but do you like what's your thingy at the house? Do you have one of those things that what's the cooker called when you just flick it and it goes on?
The gas, the ignition thing.
Yeah.
What?
You have one?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Because
Why?
I was gonna say if you rubbed your hands,
I might as well.
like if we ever got stranded
Just a
anywhere,
matchstick.
like in a
She
desert
will be
or
the most
something.
important-
Yo, matchbox.
You know, the thing is, and it's crazy, like, it's like I've just been ashy blood, like, all my life. I've just been, and it's one of those ones where even going through I go to a dermatologist, And then like they give me some stuff, and usually it's like loads of stuff with vitamin E and all of that stuff, and it works. And then like 3 months down the line, my body says, "Yeah, bring something better." So even it's just weird. It's just actually weird. Actually, the thing that's working for me now, randomly, is coconut oil, and it never used to. It never used to, but now
Really?
it's working.
Damn.
You should try a mixture of like different oils, maybe like almond oil, shea butter, and I don't know, avocado oil or something like that.
But you know what's interesting? I saw Ruto's thingy picture this past week.
But he was actually the
He was ashy, bro. Like I saw Ruto land in Kajiado. The guy had a maroon suit. This is how
Yeah.
invested I am in this story.
Yes.
Then in my head, I'm like, so what? They got a room for him to change. Like, did he have a short or was it just boxes? You know, like those are questions I'm asking myself. Because he
How
was
did it come off?
like
you
he
know?
was, you know, like those are questions I ask myself.
Yeah.
Then the picture he posted when he's like cross-legged. Yo, I zoomed into that photo. I was like, yep, that's my nigga. Because I can't believe that Ruto guy, the president, let me give him, as president,
Bruh, I
do
was
you have
happy.
time to actually,
You should have people to actually tell you gotta
Bro.
oil your feet though.
like, is that what his bodyguard's doing?
They should.
I will not lie to you, right? I was so happy to see that he had actually feet.
Yeah, I was like, he's
I
one of
was
us.
like, he's one of us.
Yeah,
Yo.
because the thing is, you know, when you say you're a hustler, you have to be a hustler for
Bruh.
it.
Yes.
Like, you just have to go all the way.
Yo,
So-
because I saw that he was in the, what is it called? The Akalas, the tire ones. But my nigga makes these guys look bad though. Like he's like all there. Has he donned military fatigue yet?
No,
Not yet.
no.
Not like Huru. That was his Sunday best, you know.
Facts,
He was
facts.
like always in military fatigue. But you know what I'm interested? What is quite interesting for me? This guy. He spends a lot of time at his farm. Have you noticed, like Dennis
Yeah.
Itumbi posting
Wait,
up?
you know what you mentioned his farm. You see
Yeah.
how you're invested. I'm invested in the farm. Yo, that maize is healthy.
You're like, that
Yo.
maize is on steroids.
That-
The other day, was it one holiday?
Yes.
He was out there plowing. What the fuck?
The
Is he making it
president's
rain in
farm
that
is
side?
All I can
flourishing.
say
You know,
it's
it's like-
amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah,
It's amazing that he made it through that maize situation. But yo, he must be feeding that maize cash. It's the only way.
I
No,
mean,
it's fertilizer. You see, he said that there's gonna be a thing is
Subsidy.
60. No, like we have like almost a quarter more maize being produced this year. Food security and all that.
Damn.
You know?
Is that where we end on food security?
No, I mean,
Yo, we need to lift it up. Yo, food security.
or something like
Fam,
that.
you know, the other day I was explaining GMO to someone. What are we talking about? Oh, flowers. Right? So you know, flowers like have when you go to Art Cafe, they have like different kind of flowers, right? There's a flower that's called
You mean
David,
unga, just
David
for
something.
the audience.
There's a whole
The actual flower, like a plant.
it's
No,
Like
you're
the
gonna
rose.
go to Art Cafe Market and tell them, hey, can I get roses?
Yeah,
and they're
flowers.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
flowers.
flowers.
Yeah.
And they'll say, no, this is called Tumaini or some shit. This is
Yeah.
called David what? I'm like, what the fuck is this? So in my head, I was like, so they're doing this whole genetic modification for
Modification.
flowers as well. Because those are the ones that do for export.
Abroad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because me, I was like, yo, this other roadman who just sell roses, they're probably selling them, sending them, growing them in their yard or something.
Yeah.
No,
I was
they're
so-
buying them from distributors. But I can understand GMO in flowers.
Flowers, yeah.
Because you want them to last longer, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
And you know, like women actually notice if you buy one from the street, like those guys who just walk it the
Oh,
whole
yeah, you
day,
get the
Oh, you can
and then
tell.
you buy from someone
Yeah.
told.
Man, you look at some of those red things. They're just looking like, you know, like have you seen your dick when you're not hard?
No. No, we walk around hard.
Actually,
every
you
day,
know,
like-
someone told me that there are people who are growers and the people who are just like it's just big, it just becomes rigid.
It's just usually
Walking bow.
packed.
Yeah, like you just
I'm not
pack all
comfortable
day.
having this conversation though.
Are you a grower?
Are you a grower?
Oh, sure, that's the thing.
but you know, not being a show is just like what? It's like having a flashy car. Yet you look like you got third party
What
insurance
can you do with
and
it?
it's already on E. Fam. Then you're just out there like, oh, I'm shy. Then you're like Superman at his office.
So the
Clark Kent.
Not
so
shy.
Clark Kent. By the way, I should name mine Clark Kent. Oh shit, I'm not. I'm a shower.
Now we all know.
Oh man, this podcast. I mean, that's the title of the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? Are you a grower or a shower? Oh madness,
shit.
fam. This week we've seen some very crazy shit happening in the church. By the way, I'm finished with religion. You know, I'm done. I'm done with it. Just take a look at this clip.
Whatever you are doing over there, which is not bearing fruit, now with this fruit, it will begin to bear fruit. Look.
Which, brethren, is what is happening to the gentleman? The moment he got this
Stop.
blessed fruit.
Stop in Jesus' name. The man in the grave said,
So for context, I'm pleased to say this is Uganda. It's not Kenya.
Yeah.
For once.
We've had one too many things happen.
So we've just seen that clip there where there is a pastor in Uganda who is using oranges to drive demons out of people who have buried people on top of their family members in
Yeah.
cemeteries. It sounds convoluted. Nonsense. Did you see how that guy was reacting?
Yo, like those guys are actually actors.
Yeah.
Those guys are not even like believers and shit. Like by then I was saying, if life in your any lemmer, that's the next thing I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to tell you, bro, me now I can act. In fact, I have a couple of videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
So now I can be now mini actor. So thing I can do for you is just whatever miracle you want to perform. I'm the guy.
But
Honestly,
you know, have you guys ever watched the clip of? We should probably stick that clip of Uganda, the chopper, the movie acting things.
When the
Throw
guys
the bomb, throw the bomb.
When guys
By the
were
way,
like, when they
on top
were
of the-
dissing Ugandan acting.
By the way,
bro,
Ugandan cinema is
Ugandan
next
acting,
level.
Bro, all they need to do is just go to church. Fam, they've got real actors. Like,
you know-
did you see that guy throwing himself up and down?
After being given the orange.
Orange. But hold on, the thing is about the orange, that clip there is, it's like, can you imagine? This guy had a whole bowl of oranges, right? And the very first one he threw, the very first person who caught the orange goes into convulsions.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? Like, what is the chances? There's a whole congregation and you're so calm, you're like, yo, this is the fruit of God or whatever. It throws. The very first person that catches it goes into convulsions.
That's madness.
Bro, now and then did you hear the woman on the mic? What is happening? Like she's not in on it.
Oh no! So yo,
You have to have the element of surprise, the shock.
Imagine the planning of this. So you know, pastors over there, like there's a script and everything.
Yeah.
You know, like how you plan a show. This is an actual show. Have you got your lines?
prep.
Oh no! What is happening? The pastor,
Crazy.
but yo, that pastor was mad calm though. But
Crazy.
yo, these guys are just.
I just think that, like, you know, we do the most, and also, like, I keep on saying to people, and it's always my default thing. We had a whole spiritual existence before colonialism.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing our thing, man. We had our
Bro,
personal
face it,
gods,
Mount
our
Kenya.
cheese, our you know, we had our thing.
Now it's voodoo.
Chi is like
Oh,
West
okay,
African
okay,
thing,
yeah.
like our personal gods, right? And now it's like, for example, like you mentioned, voodoo, as they call it, which is derived from a French word called vaudoun. Basically, it was ancestral worship. We had our thing, and then the white man came in
With a book.
and was like, "Here, this is your new god."
Yeah.
And then here we are, 400 years later. Like we've turned this thing into nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, you get me? Like, how can we be more godly than the people who quote
Introduced-
unquote brought God to us?
That's true.
You know
I
what I'm
don't
trying to say?
know, man.
Honestly, like I believe in like spirituality and whatnot, believing in a higher power or whatever, but religion is so hard to believe sometimes.
And you know the
'cause-
worst thing about it is, why oranges?
Yeah.
Why not apples? Apples would make more sense because didn't Eve tempt Adam
Adam
with
with
the
an
apple?
apple.
Was it? But you know that whole story was like a metaphor for sex.
Yeah, it was.
The forbidden fruit was sex.
I believe the same thing.
So they were like, yeah, that's the first time Adam and Eve actually had sex. And it was the chick who initiated it, of course.
of course.
I mean,
Right. Oh,
the
okay.
man was just chilling.
I believe that though.
And then a snake told her, "What snake? Ayo ni ufala, ayo."
Inaitwa nyoka ya?
Hey, amazing.
But you know, man, I get so many random thoughts at times, right?
Invasive thoughts.
What was I thinking about that was
All
to do with
his
sex?
thoughts are intrusive.
It was to think, you know, like,
You know, while you collect your thoughts, there are so many things in the Bible, and we're not doing another religious podcast, but there are just so many things in the Bible that can just leave you like,
but here's the thing, like, I feel like sex is one of the biggest reasons for us to be alive.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, we came from sex, right? You get but I feel like guys are told, grow up, have kids, make money, make a home, look for a wife, look for a husband. It's all to fucking have sex.
Yeah.
Like, it is it. Like, there's nothing more.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Basically, everything that we do is around having sex.
It really is.
Right.
Buying drinks in the club, have sex.
So all right. So
Buying the flashiest car, have sex.
The
biggest crib.
Big C, I respect your intellect. I respect where
Bro.
you're coming from. And everything we do in life is revolving, or is in the direction of sex. I agree with you.
Yeah.
So can you explain to me, my learned friend, why are links on radio just 2 minutes?
Why links in radio? Because they're not sexy. but you know, funny enough, right? I think I've had this recurring thought a while, right? And I'm just like, we're driven by sex in so many different ways. Like, even think of you as a man, right? Your whole socialization. You know, you've been told, do this, do that, excel in society, be a this, be a what. It all boils down. Like,
But now
Okay.
what happens after you
So
now
let me
get
ask
the
you.
sex? Like, so
let me ask
okay,
you-
so you get the sex.
Yeah.
So what next?
So-
You get more?
So let me ask you, with diagrams, explain how this podcast is related to sex.
I mean, people have gotten laid off of this podcast. Remember, there's a guy who said, yo, I was watching the mics are open with some damsel, and she was like, you just need to have this. You ain't
You're
never introduced me to, like, yo, the guy sent us a message. He was like, Buddha, Shikilia. You get, but think of it like that.
No, I get you, because like you go to school, you
You're
go
taught-
to school, you're taught
Sexual
Sexual
reproduction.
education.
right. So that's the
Education.
start of it, yeah. And then you want to go to school, university to get a good job. So
Hold
you
on,
get-
even before there, ladies start their period. They're told, okay, this
Yes.
and that, sex
Yes.
education.
Right.
Guys go get their circumcision on and everything. They go to separate schools at high
Right.
school, depending on where
Yeah.
you whatever. Right? They're writing letters to each other. They're going for funkies. They just want to mix with each other. They're going on holidays. You just want to see the opposite sex. Like, it's just a thing, man.
Yeah,
So,
and even before that, you even had like wet dreams. We were even
Yeah.
thinking, we were dreaming about them
Exactly.
even before.
That shit's been programmed.
And you know, like, bro, there's a time in a week I could have like,
Yeah,
I could dream
man.
about sex
So-
the whole week. And
Bro.
I'm like, please, Itoshi, like, please,
Stop
man.
it now.
You're just like-
I don't even want to sleep because I'm just going to have, and I've never even had it in the
Yeah,
first place.
you know that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
when you talk,
when
when you
class
when
five,
you
class
when you
four.
when you even talk to
It's
ladies,
enough.
it's enough. You're like, God,
God,
please, man, I get it. But think about it, right? My point is this: when you even talk to like when you even talk to like ladies, right, and they talk about their sex drive when they get to like 29 or into their 30s, their sex drive is like peak all the way into whatever, right? When they're ovulating. They need some of
yeah,
this. You know what
sure.
I mean? Like,
Even
there's
on, your
a
period,
lot.
even on the period, like your sex drive is off the fucking charts.
You get. So think about all of these things. They're vested in us.
Even for the podcast, you asked for the podcast how it's related to sex and you said it. But there's another one. You know how when, some people, when they're going to have sex, they put music, they set the mood.
Oh yes.
Now imagine someone putting your podcast. It's your voices, it's your
Yeah,
nini,
yeah,
but
yeah.
then kanatamba inside, you know, this other side.
We're just ooh.
Yeah. And then a joke makes it even, you know, like,
background music, break the ice.
Think of it. All of R&B, all of those millionaires, Usher, all of what? Sex. Tell me.
So then by that,
Even the guy who invented the iPhone, he just wanted to fucking send some nudes or something. I think.
so by that same token, then
Hold up. You want to tell me disappearing messages on WhatsApp and Telegram were created because there were secrets that were
Even
being... He
Snapchat.
wasn't built for the
Put it right
KGB. He wasn't built for the fucking KTP. It was because of genitalia. I swear to God.
Not the genitalia.
That can be a whole thesis. Masters.
That's interesting though. Like,
Yeah.
You have a
I'm sitting
point.
here like, you know, I always like to play devil's advocate, but there is a very strong, you could say that like,
A conviction.
yeah.
Even you, I'll use your case, right? When you used to, your after parties in the UK, when you used to go, you guys would block out the curtains and everything. Were you playing? I shot you. It was just all of that
R&B.
Slow grinding.
You get what I mean? Yeah.
100%.
Everything is about sex.
So we're basically just primal, but so society is preventing us from being as primal as we actually are.
Yeah.
Now, I end my thesis, dear professors, with this presentation. So, you know, Darwin's theory, right?
Yes.
And they say we're related to monkeys.
Yeah.
The other day I saw monkeys in a zoo. They were just humping without caring what the kids were seeing.
Right.
You get? If we're related and they've got 5 fingers, toes, they walk like we do, you know, all of those kind of things. They might be a bit hairy, but it's just because they've not tried VIT. You know what I'm saying? You get- but look at them. They're out in the wild,
Yes.
just doing all of that shit.
What they want to do.
What they want to do. You and I ain't nothing but mammals.
You know, you talk a lot of shit on this podcast, but you've got me thinking. Like,
He
today
has
you've
no
actually got me
point.
thinking.
Bro, it really is that.
So you're trying to tell us to just hump without caring?
Fam, I think HIV was just created for us to chill. Because imagine in a world where there was none of that shit.
Hey,
Everybody
Bro.
was fucking.
Fam,
Left, right, and center.
like think about these niggas in the Bible, how old they were living.
Methuselah and them.
Yeah. Now back to the Bible. How did we even start with this whole conversation? The
Pastors
snake,
with
the, snake, the apple.
exactly.
Come on.
And then now the society has made us now act as if like we have to pretend that we were not having sex.
Yeah.
Think about it.
right.
Because
So-
even when walking in, even right now, I might have. Nimetoka tu labda ku have sex sahi, but I'm here with you guys chilling all nini nini.
Yeah.
And maybe after this I'm going to have
You're-
sex.
you're going.
But last man you maintain.
Yeah.
The only time you can know that someone had sex is if they're pregnant.
Yes.
Valid.
Go like, Buddha,
You
only have sex. We now know.
And now,
Valid.
even with this whole
No, you know what's funny about that? Have you ever you've seen a lady pregnant and you in your mind you said, "Kumbe, even you have sex?"
I know, right? Yeah,
The
yeah.
only girl in the office.
I
you go like,
realized
"Hey,
that
just
shit
like,
was real when my auntie got pregnant and now the boyfriend was like more accepted in the family and I'm like, everybody knows that they're fucked. In my
Yeah,
mind.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
so the parents know that they fucked.
I won't say,
But that means he can spunk her in front of the family.
I
Bro,
won't even
come
lie
on.
to you. I won't even lie to you when
According to me, my folks don't know that I'm fucking nobody.
they
okay?
watch the podcast. Come on. I won't lie to you. I when my aunt was pregnant,
Yeah.
and my aunt was like,
Well, you're
she
about to
was-
say when your aunt had sex.
No, when my aunt was pregnant, man, and she was pregnant, in my head I just couldn't compute.
Yeah.
Because this woman was just a church lady. It was God, 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 God.
Yeah.
And then
So when
boom.
she- boom.
And you don't get pregnant just from
No,
once.
no.
You have to
no.
keep on trying. Unless
know.
you're like
Yeah, I
from
mean, she
Kakamega or
definitely.
something.
You know, she said church, right? She was getting the schooling. That's why she said, "Oh my God."
Oh wow.
Yeah, but so anyway, I rest my case. I hope you guys can really think about that. Hit us in the comment. Yeah, it's a challenging thought, but I really actually did think of that.
Wow.
I'm impressed, honestly.
I really
Good
like
job.
my mind at times. I just be thinking of.
There's a lot of people out there who are watching this podcast right now, and they're so disappointed because they're used to Calvin being wild, but that's actually a wild thought.
It's an
But
angle. Yeah.
for real, what else? What else? Did
Yo,
we
let's
finish
talk about Made, bro. God damn.
Yo.
I want her to
Wangara.
be. Yo, the other day I was watching a movie, right? Even before we get to Made. A movie called Lottery Ticket or something. It's called Lil Bow
Bow
Wow.
Wow?
Yeah. When he won that
Yes.
327 million and they're in the
Yes.
hood, right? There's this one rich guy in the hood who was like, hey, here's $100,000.
The one
For
with the
you guys-
coffee and the king.
yeah. For you guys to spend over the weekend. I
Yeah.
just want to be your friend. And these guys are like, yo, $100,000 and we've just won 327. They're like, no, we don't want your money. The guy's like, I insist. I want to be your friend. Yo, Mother, listen, I didn't even know they took her to JKIA to the court.
Yeah.
Because, bro, me, I wanted to pull up Madaraka or some shit and go see that court case. Because, bro, did you guys see who are the top lawyers she got?
Yes. She got Dunstan Omari.
Dunstan Omari.
And,
Dunstan
Ambetta.
Omari. Who? Dunstan Omari is a G. Dunstan. Yo, Mr. Director, put that clip of the dowry.
After our client was admitted by that woman to be a lover, he formed a group, a WhatsApp group of over 950 people to start the dowry collection. That dowry account is called Daniel Wambua Dowry Account. We have provided statements to that account. People started collecting money for dowry. The account was to run for 4 months because dowry was supposed to be paid on the 4th of August, 2023. And the celebration of that dowry payment to be done on the 5th of August 2023. Account opened on May and people started contributing. By the 27th of July, that account had over 21 million shillings for paying dowry to this beautiful Kamba lady.
My guy said my client set up a WhatsApp group. And he had people contributing. The confidence in that nigga.
Some context here.
Oh.
There was a guy whose assets were frozen who got 21 million.
God damn.
And his lawyer said that he set up a WhatsApp group with almost 1,000 people in there to contribute to his dowry, and he got 21 million. Which is not unbelievable.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But the confidence, you'd have, the way Dunstan was delivering that, you thought he was in that WhatsApp group.
Then he contributed.
Bro, he was like, my client, can you see this beautiful
Money
Kamba
manager.
lady that we decided to get?
Yeah.
I'm like, this
Slick.
what?
Do you know what?
Oh.
There's so much legal stuff happening that I want to. For once, usually I'm down on KOT.
Yeah.
Today I want to give KOT some props. So remember that story the other day of there was this guy who had published this thing called "Don't Get Scammed by a Particular Company." That it was a financial thing, and he'd outlined his experience with this financial company.
Yeah.
So then they threatened him with a lawsuit, right? And then the guys on KOT said, listen, so he tweeted, goes, guys have been sued. And do you know, the guys on Twitter contributed over like 100,000 towards him getting a lawyer to fight the
case,
suit.
yeah.
I respect that, man. Like, when he told me, I was like, these niggas on Twitter.
Yeah. Fight the
And he was
system.
like, they were like, yeah, if you're going to fight these guys, we're with you.
We're with
Those are the
you.
guys,
Like, over 100
But
grand, bro.
right now, guys are being paid on Twitter. So
Right.
things are going to change.
Yeah.
Things
Right.
are going to change. Like, Pesa won't be that hard kutoa. Because at least I'm getting it from tweeting.
Yeah.
I might as well tweet again that I sent you
Yo,
and get more.
That Twitter premium, before we even get there.
I might have to get it,
Yeah, I'm thinking about it
I
as well.
hate Elon for the fact that I might have to get it. But it's not even for the money. It's for more of along the lines of being able to write long ass tweets for one in just one tweet. And also literally being able to upload like a whole fucking
Movie.
movie or video. Like, can you imagine
Mike Sarupe.
what would be easier than to watch your podcast?
Oh my God.
Here is this week's episode of The Mics
On
Are
Twitter.
Open.
And
No.
we make money.
Yeah.
There's an idea like that.
That's what I'm saying to you. Because if you think about it, right? If you think about everybody in the whole fraternity of good company tweeting this week's episode, and maybe even 2,000 or 3,000 or 10,000 guys watch the pod on Twitter.
Twitter.
It's still numbers, bro.
You could do that with your minisode.
Oh,
There's
yes.
There's that.
We should start filming the minisode, by the way.
We really should.
Huh?
We should.
I know you told us. Austin
the
told
fuck
us.
up.
Also, so from this week, we're going to film the minisode.
Yeah.
So-
We're grinding.
Are you okay with that, Byron? Okay, but we're going to put it behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah.
You're not so happy now, are you?
Yo, those 4 bobs.
Yeah, man. Subscribe to us, niggas.
4 bobs.
But are we gonna film that? We're really gonna film
Yeah,
that.
let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, we have to. Yo, content is a
wow.
drug around this.
But
man.
when's it gonna go out though?
It has to go
Oh,
out.
yeah.
So we have to shoot
Today.
Monday.
Wait,
or so.
And now you have to ask the editor, same day. Huh? 1 point camera. So it goes out the same day. And it goes out with this camera here with the
Yeah.
straight, so there's nothing to add and
So
chop.
we just do a different set then.
No, same set.
Same set.
Look at us discussing plans in
In the middle of the podcast, we're gonna be in the same
but
clothes
hold on,
and shit,
hold on.
though.
Yo, ask the people. Do you want the same set or another set?
No, but hold on. You have to ask. There's a more important question.
What?
Do we keep the lights on or off?
Oh, switch them off.
Because every week, you may not know this, but every week when we record the minisode, Austin and Byron turn off the main
Yeah.
lights, so the room is just blue.
Oh, can we have kind of like face light? What do they call? Like, I don't know, something
too
that
much
can
work.
show the lights. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
One light, just one light. So it's like a glowing kind of thing.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
blues really pop out nicely.
All right, man. So apparently the see these things that we just decided on the fly.
And it happens.
And it happens. Right.
So,
So
Mother Wangara.
yes, Mathe wa Ngara. There you go. So this story here is a crazy story. First of all, this is going to be on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
If you are a Kenyan producer and you've not already begun your storyline, all you need to do is create like a super cop, a bumbling cop, a drug queen pin, and also the pursuit of her.
Yeah.
look at Narcos for your
And
research.
you know what? She has to look like Medea because she can't be a slick. She has to look like Medea. Someone like when you see her arrested finally, you think, how did this woman outsmart all of these cops?
Niggas.
Because this story is, first of all, for those of you who are not following the story, there was a drug fine almost 2 weeks ago, 12 million shillings in cash, and they arrested the woman behind. However, the woman they arrested was
not-
the wrong woman.
Yo, she got all of the pictures, bro.
All
Mug
her pictures
shots.
everywhere.
Maybe she's just like a mother.
And
She was chilling,
man.
man.
Yeah,
But
chilling.
now they're just like in the hood. They're just like, yo, let me hold the thumb. She can run for MP now.
So they arrested the wrong woman, right?
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. So, then the lady who they wanted to arrest apparently called
To
the
apologize.
lady who was arrested to apologize.
Oh,
You
that's
gotta
a
take one
dumb
for the
shit.
team.
Yes.
Like Pole, man.
You didn't
It's
see
like,
that
sorry.
part? Because obviously,
Oops.
No, look at it this way, Calvin. Right?
Yeah.
Let's just say that somebody comes. You're the kingpin, and they come to arrest me, yeah, and they arrest me. Obviously, you know me.
Yeah.
So now, while I'm doing all of my interviews, like it wasn't me. You called somehow. You called me like, hey, G, Pole guy.
Pole, man.
That
Someone
is
had
dumb. Bro, that is how. Bro, come on now. Yo, they triangulate that shit.
Yo.
DCI motherfuckers were just like,
Yeah, I get it.
how
yeah?
can we find this woman? Then they're just listening to her phone. Yo, Esco, phone tap.
But
They're like, God damn it, girl.
But the question, I've never been in jail, and touch wood, I never get to go in jail. But the question I'm going to ask you is this: when you go to jail, do you still have your phone?
It depends.
No, or maybe you ask to call someone.
Yeah. You can, like,
You
I can
can,
send you. I
Yeah.
can send Ash to come.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying to you is this, right? So when she called the police station and the phone, did the person look at the phone and say, "Okay,
yo, it's
there's a
Mathe."
call coming in
But you
from
know what?
Mathe, here's your phone."
I feel like even the lady was smart enough to carry her phone because there are ways you can actually sneak your phone into jail.
Fam, did I tell? I've said that story on the podcast when phones were phones. You know now there's these things. Yo, I could do that thingy for what's it called? That Kotu guy, bro. I ain't told you the story of my guy who snuck in a 3210 Nokia.
The small ones,
Bro, 3310 was never big.
right?
Was never small. Yo,
Was
that
it a
thing,
grower or a
used to,
shower?
that thing used to vibrate. That thing used to vibrate
The
on the
whole
table
roll
like.
shakes.
So how they
So my
speak in?
guy,
Cheeks did.
Yo, he put it inside banner. The story is not fake.
It
man.
fits.
Yo, I don't even know the practically in
Shit,
it.
man.
But
No.
now my thing is this. Yo, bro, like you gotta give the networks coverage. Bro, the thing.
So he walked into jail like this.
Yo, imagine you're just chilling. Guys are like, Alafu, what does that Nokia tune? Yo, it's probably my
But
fault.
anyway, so back to it, right?
Yo, it's my fault. It's my fault. Then at that point, you're like, shit, I hope I didn't put the vibra on.
Listen,
Like get horny bana.
listen.
Kitu inaweza hapo.
Can we go back to my day?
Bro.
Hey, you really thought about that story.
So Made calls her
There.
pal from the hood and says, hey, madam, I'm so sorry they've arrested you, right? So in my mind, what I'm trying to process is, did she have the phone with her in the cell? And if that's the case, she wouldn't have told them that, like, if they're boys, she wouldn't have been like, oh, it's okay, no problem. Then goes, she just called me.
But if you've been arrested, your phone is usually up. Or you can tell them, hey, can I use my phone if it's on?
Yeah, but Made called her. So when the phone rings and when the caller ID comes and says, Made Wangara,
Kingpin. Queenpin.
and then where did they catch her?
See, they busted her in town.
She's still in town
She was in town.
with
fam.
all this heat.
But you see, here's the thing, right? So if you're like today before I came, I was being told of a guy who stole a million shillings at a car wash. The guy stole $1 million shillings at the car wash. Direct, he pandered Bukinya Express, Paka Western. He bought 2 jackets and bought a kangombe apple. And the guy he pulled an rotate. And the guy switched off his phone. Yo, me was telling you that DCI when they were going to that guy, they probably even stopped in Naivasha. 'Cause
Everywhere.
let me tell you, if you ever commit a crime in this country, I keep telling you guys, there's a reason why your ID says where you're from.
Yeah.
It says your village sublocation, what.
Yeah.
They first go there.
And the chief and the
The
chief
chief
who.
is, you know, when you're told the chief and you're like, oh, why do we still need a chief? Because
That's
of that
why.
shit. Because the chief will confirm, yo, is that nigga around? So my guy was just in Shags chilling. So Made didn't go to Shags. It's easier to hide
Where they're not
plain
gonna look for
sight,
you,
in plain
yeah.
sight. Yeah. So that
Right.
triangulation is what gave it away.
Right.
But even her, she wasn't smart enough to like get rid of her phone and get a banner phone and like maybe I watched too many
but you know
movies.
what? You know what's
but-
crazy about? Because I've just got it up here. She just looks like anybody's grandma.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've
looks like a Made.
I've actually met her, or rather, John. The time John was in, let's call him John. John was in UON. So for UON guys, they used to go to that
Made.
place. Yeah. In fact, someone took me there before we went because he lived in Gara. The guy lived in Gara. He had a big seater. So ukienda pale, you just go, get high, go back to wherever unaenda. Like you literally don't even have to buy and
it's a la
carry.
carte.
You just go,
It's a la
you sit
carte.
down. It's like like ni place, like it's a place.
Really?
Inside. Yeah. You buy here, you come, you smoke with your guys here as the biz keeps on going.
Fam, listen.
That's
Pass
lit.
the
So
on the left-hand side.
According to the Nation, right, her name is Miss Kigunzu, had filed a petition before the High Court seeking to be granted anticipatory bail. That's what politicians get.
Yeah.
Alleging that the police intend to arrest her as an intimidation target. She blames her woes on business rivalry. So through her lawyer, Danson Omari, Ms. Kizungu said the police arrested her 2 sons who are minors on Tuesday last week and obtained orders to keep them in custody in violation of their rights. Wow.
So you see the lady, the other Made now. When she was arrested, she was with 2 minors.
Right.
So must have been the minors that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So when a mother is like, yo, my kids have been arrested with you, so that's, I mean, mother instinct.
Right.
You know what I mean?
'Cause also, she says she's never committed a crime, nor has she been involved in any criminal activities, either personally or jointly, and she doesn't understand why the police are seeking to arrest her. That the petitioner has never been summoned to appear at any police station nor investigative agency in Kenya to aid in any investigation of any nature.
She's gonna walk.
But she's actually got a good point. Like,
Yeah.
I've never been in trouble with the
Yeah.
police in my life. That doesn't mean that there are people out there committing crimes who have never been in trouble, but like, that means she's been running a clean ship.
Yeah. And you know also, she wasn't at the site.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
You get, she wasn't found with it on her.
Right.
So probably
You know
the
what I
time she took all this time to just put the stash away, put everything away, and come out and tell them, sir,
Here I am.
here I am.
Yeah.
So she's alleged to have compromised officers from various police stations in Nairobi and reportedly evaded arrest until June 2022, when she was last arrested before released after paying a 500,000 shilling fine. So my thing is this. First is that, like, how has she been able to operate for so long if she's indeed guilty?
So there was this story. She knew the cops. She could even take you to another post. She had that much influence.
I think she just fell off with one of the cops that she was dealing with, or a specific one just didn't like the way she was handling business, or maybe she didn't set off, like she didn't pay off a specific cop or whatever, and they were just like, it's about damn time. But see, it's weird because they arrested the wrong woman, right?
So maybe
That's
there was a new
weird.
OCS because you guys pay OCS,
yes,
guys
yes.
pay Nini. So when they get a new guy at
Then-
Akuja, then the first thing is to now look good by getting
Doing your job.
doing your job, and then after that, there's someone else who will now pay for that. 'Cause
I think she was a scapegoat for real. Like,
I think she's gonna walk.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But she's got some heavyweight lawyers, though.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
bro, those lawyers. Did I tell you this? Well, some weeks back, man, we're talking about lawyers. I think I mentioned this. And I'm like, all right, cool. So what kind of lawyer do you guys want? Fam, someone mentioned a lawyer who's getting 250K an hour. I should have.
And what?
Yeah.
I'm in
And
the
you know,
wrong career.
here's the thing, right? And yo, lawyers make some buku money.
Yeah.
So like,
Not all, but when they start to make money, they start to
make-
make money. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but I was being told about like lawyers. You see, every single time there's a presidential petition, bruh, here, presidential petition. You know
Yes.
that shit. You know you own a law firm, right? Yes. And it says G Money and Ashley.
Yeah.
And you've got everybody else who works on cases, but
Yeah.
you've gone all the way to the top.
Yeah.
So on that day, you're the one repping.
Right.
Bro, those tickets.
Yeah.
Bro, you didn't hear it from me, but you can actually Google it. It's actually on IBC every time they declare how much they whatever.
yeah.
IBC paid their lawyers close to 200M.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. How many days those were? Was it 7-day petition?
Yeah,
or
but
some
you see,
shit?
like when you do those post-election
presidential petition.
petition, that's money, bro.
That's money.
you
That
know
is
how much
why-
money's behind that? Like,
Exactly. So that is why you see like all of these top-notch lawyers. Like you've not had any one of these lawyers, we're not going to name
Right.
names, doing a case.
so
Oh,
then,
they're set for a long
then,
time.
by the way,
Still the next
Then
time.
now that is coming. So now what you do is this. So now it makes sense. That is why you see lawyers siding to a side and they're being bluntly.
right.
Oh, yo, I'm ODM, I'm ODM. Oh, I'm UDM, UDA. So that they know if this shit gets to a presidential
I'm the one
petition.
they're
I'm the one.
picking.
Yeah. So that you've probably even decided, it's you know you can fund the
Yeah.
president to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you give him a loose 10M like
Yeah,
this.
I think, like, you know, when it comes to like celebrity lawyers and these famous lawyers, I maintain that, like, I don't care if a lawyer has a reputation of like defending criminals. If he can get me off the hook, that's the one I want.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the
You know,
juice.
yeah.
OJ.
OJ, yeah,
Yeah, he went for
Oh yeah, Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran and Kardashian.
Yeah, Johnny Cochran was a legend, though.
Yeah.
If the glove does not fit, you have to acquit. That was a line, bro.
Fam.
They
So,
did it.
so who are your top lawyers if you like happen to do anything?
I think, like, it depends on what I do. But if it's like a serious thing, I'm going for Umbetta and
Oh, yeah.
and Dunstan.
I think for me, I'd go for like a lawyer who's my friend, who knows me, who knows my dealings every single day. Because, bro, that law jargon can get a bit
Tricky.
too much. So
So-
I need
so if-
someone who's going to interpret between myself and Umbetta.
No, right. No, so you have to have your personal lawyer.
Yes,
You
yes.
need these guys.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, it's like, obviously with legalese, you're going to need someone out there to help you interpret. I get that. But also, it's like, I guess that those guys know, they know how to grease the wheels of justice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And as Shakespeare says, Shakespeare once said in one of his things, the law is a whore, and she sells herself to the highest bidder. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those ones.
Hey, me, I have friends who are doing law right now, and sometimes I hear them talk. And I'm like, Buddha, I could never.
Yes.
never be me.
Yeah, but
you know,
what?
speaking of
You know what? Lawyers come in there. Lawyers are like footballers. You know, like it was someone was telling me
You have a peak period.
about footballers, how you'll see a footballer playing for Arsenal or playing for United, but when they're amongst themselves talking about their clubs, they're like, fucking pussy old manager. But when they're in front of the press, I've always wanted to play for Manchester United. You know what I mean?
But you know, you guys saw the what lawyers one of these legal money entity things, illegal money entity signed a deal with the Law Society last week.
Yes.
Yes.
I saw
and the
that.
lawyers had been fighting it, but LSK were just like, yo, because of client privilege, confidentiality. But now they've signed it. If your client is dealing with a bit of illegal money,
Wash or whatever.
what? They just signal these guys.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
So that means that like if you are into like the creative economy, wash,
Bro,
then-
but you know what? I think next holiday we should go to Mauritius. If you know, you know.
Bro, actually, to be honest, it's funny you should say that. I've always wanted to go there. It's off? Is it just me messing around with it? It's back on now?
I think like Mauritius, Seychelles, those kind of places. Yeah.
I think I really want to do a trip to Mauritius and Seychelles is also. I just think of Seychelles. I think because flights are expensive, by the way. It's not cheap.
It's actually a very whatever.
And it's only 3 hours flight, you know. It's a very
It's not
expensive
direct.
place.
But yeah,
But it used to be direct.
When?
Not direct anymore?
KQ?
Yeah. KQ used to go, because I remember when Chronic performed last time in Kenya, he'd performed the night before in
Mauritius.
Seychelles.
Oh, Seychelles.
So that's how we got him in the next day to Kenya. There's a direct flight. The KQ used to go there directly.
Anyway, let's find out because I think it's a worth it.
But I checked 2 weeks ago. It's like $2,000 for economy.
Oh, you've been on that.
Jeez.
You've been on that wave.
Now I want to go to Seychelles. It looks beautiful there, bro.
Squanny, what happens in Seychelles? I'm just.
It's just
It's
a
a
touristy
beautiful
place.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like it's a
Read about it.
tourist hub.
Okay. Oh, sour.
Yes, it's only 3 hours.
When I grow up, I.
No. Read about it. It's a worth it trip.
Okay.
yeah, he's just saying that the girl them down there are beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? They've got a good retainer. Yo, what else have we got left?
This guy, that's like Google
Bro,
Seychelles.
you know, but I can't talk about my apartment, man.
What's happened to your
Bro,
apartment? You
you
brought it
know
up. Now you got to talk about it.
Bruh, they had a meeting.
Oh shit!
They had one of those apartment meetings, right?
The guy who built my apartment died. So we haven't had a meeting.
Sheesh,
for a
sorry.
while.
Sorry,
Damn.
what?
Yeah, the guy I met him once because we had a tenants meeting.
Yeah.
But apparently he died. Now it's his kid running it. What are socials? The Seychelles is famous for beaches.
Oh, beaches.
That's good.
Oh, wow.
So we had a meeting, right? So these guys, they say, oh, we're gonna have a meeting on a Saturday. The caretaker, my caretaker, stay on Jabba, bro. Like Jabba just needs to get him. Oh, Mr. Calvert. So quite a meeting Saturday 10 a.m. Yo, Saturday 10 a.m. I just look. They've set up like a tent by the car park.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I am not attending that shit. There are 26 people in our whole building. So they had the property managers, a couple of owners, and this and that shit. So anyway, they're so good. On the notice board, they put up all the meetings. Cool. So we're going to change up the lift. Everybody has to contribute. They even say, cool, if you're a tenant, please kindly push your landlords to whatever. We need a playground. It's going to be set up on this side, but the tenant said they want to set up on this side. The pool needs this. It was so organized. Then they now write the criminals in the fucking apartment.
Who haven't paid.
Yo, not who haven't paid. They're like, apartment 204 is extremely loud.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, extremely loud. Apartment what
Were you the list?
had a fight with a sex worker. I'm
Oh my God.
How did you know it's a sex worker?
Oh my goodness.
It was a motherfucking police case, that's what.
Oh wow.
Yo, so I'm just like, God damn, and they're
Nobody
right there.
saying.
Apartment
And you know what I like
number.
about this story? That I mean, you're not one to gossip, but
Yo,
Give us
and
the tea.
you know what's crazy, right?
What?
Damn, my neighbor some months back was just like, oh, you know that guy? White lady. So this white lady is giving me the tea. I'm
The
like,
S-Club lady.
oh my gosh. Yeah, right? I'm like, oh my gosh.
this guy.
Then, so they hadn't had a meeting in a while. Then I'm seeing that shit. I'm like, you know, like in what's that, Leonardo DiCaprio? Yo,
Bro, let me. You guys are mad. But let me ask you: in your estate, right, where you live, I mean, it's different for you because you live in a house, yeah. So you live in a townhouse. I don't know
What do you mean townhouse?
It's like a house in an
Nairobi
estate.
town. Oh, yes,
Maisonette,
yes.
So So in your state, obviously, you know a lot of people in your state.
Yeah, in
With-
fact, they
so-
know me.
Or they know you.
Come
So-
on.
It's the other way around.
I'll tell you a story about why they know me.
All right, but like in the state, like in your state, do you have any like friends in your state?
Yeah.
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
No.
And I know you don't.
No, I do. I've got the guy who chews Jabba.
So the caretaker.
Do you even know his name?
No. He's
That's why he's describing
No,
the
I mean,
people.
who comes to your house? Like for me,
yeah, he's come to
Well,
watch
other
football.
than what's his name?
Nzaro?
Nzaro and
Nzaro and Kirao.
Kirao, yeah.
Nzaro
why
and
mention
Kirao.
names?
Oh shit! Nzaro and Kirao. Man.
the homies.
Then there's another lady.
Right.
Then there's my white neighbor. Then there's some young couple. Then there's my neighbor who runs a water thing. Yo, bro, I know like 6-7 guys, bro.
Neighbor who runs the water thing, Jabba guy.
the funny thing in my state is right. So I've got one bona fide friend, and that's my neighbor downstairs. She's from Nigeria, right?
I am.
So whenever she comes up, she always comes up. Like if I hear the door knock
It's her.
and the bell ring, and I'm not expecting anyone, it's her. So basically, she and I literally bitch on everybody else in the complex. But there's
love it.
there's another guy who's downstairs. He's a developer. And you know developers keep different hours from us.
Yeah.
So usually when either I'm coming to work or I'm going to a gig, he's going to work and stuff.
Yeah.
That I swear to God, I don't think he's ever not high. And I don't know if it's not like, I don't know if it's computer high or just be working hard. Like,
Oh.
like, yeah, G, what's up, man? He doing like that keeps the weirdest hours, bro. Like
the
the weirdest
one.
hours. But you know what I hate? And the reason I've asked, I hate bumping into my neighbors in clubs.
Oh, really?
It happens so fucking often.
But you're a DJ.
But
What
you-
you expect?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Like,
What you mean?
Like
Bro.
literally your neighbor just saw your status and was like, Leo
bro,
Sina
come on, G.
Might as well.
I might as well.
Fam,
No.
Imagine you're in the WhatsApp group with this guy.
Uh.
It says G Money.
It doesn't say G money.
What
Whatever,
actually
and it has
doesn't.
your face.
Look at
It's
my
in Arabic.
Hold
But
on.
you
it
know,
doesn't
how's
have
your
his
number?
face
How's
as
your
well.
number saved in your WhatsApp?
Listen. If anybody here looks at my WhatsApp, my whatever's there is written in Arabic.
And you don't even have an image.
But you
There's
know,
no
but you know,
picture.
people talk. They're like, "Yo, that DJ, G Money, that radio
No,
guy,
but
he lives
I
here."
can't prevent them from. I don't want to stop them from enjoying themselves. But it's a funny how like you want to talk to me in Cavalli, but you don't talk to me in the lift.
Oh,
You
but,
get?
but even me, I'd like, look at you, big scary guy in the lift. You're occupying like 3/4 of it, and then your neighbor's like,
the cabinet call me fat, low key.
But you're kind of fat these days, bro. You're kidogo fat
the
these days.
the neighbor who just moved in.
Y'all are
They
wrong.
press. She'd be like,
Hey, what's up?
what floor?
No.
They probably had like a mashi and
You
spit.
know, I realize that you guys disrespect me a lot these days. Like,
Not us guys.
you know, there's a Jamaican proverb. It says, in Jamaican, it says, it's like, ashes cool, dog lidong in there. Meaning, it means if you have a fireplace and the ashes are cold, a dog will lie in the ashes. So now you're trying to say that my ashes are cold. So guys, everyone wants to be, like,
No,
old ashes, cold
Hey,
ashes.
hey.
No, but you see, like
We didn't say shit.
But G almost got an aneurysm saying that. Like they know you. But you see, here's the thing. It's very. But I don't have the answer. But I think it's honestly just liquid courage.
Oh, that too, actually. Yeah.
True that.
Cause man, at
I
times,
never meet my
Bro, I've
actually, I
Did
do.
you ever go Mwenda's with me back in the day?
nah.
Okay.
But Mwenda's was the
Mwenda's,
one.
hey,
You know we
hey,
should do a
hey.
Mwenda's night. It's still open.
Yeah,
On a
You're
Friday.
serious?
It
Bro,
is-
Bro.
Ooh, the buggers.
Bro, I was in your end. That was also our place now. And you
Bruh.
know when you went to Mwenda's, your time was.
I don't feel.
It was back
Bro,
then.
By the
Mwenda's.
way, let me tell you, I don't think anybody has ever been to Mwenda's and
Yo.
not had one night when they got completely
Smashed.
I
There's
have
something
But you
about
know
the
what?
cocktails.
You know what? You know
the
what?
Long
I
Island.
don't
Long
know.
Island.
And then
You know,
the buggers were lit.
Up when
Mr. Producer, Mr. Producer, you should mute this when I say it. You know what we should organize? A gig at Mwenda's one of these Saturdays. Because there's plenty parking, what. And it's just everybody used to go to Mwenda's for the
Mwenda's
nostalgia.
reunion.
Yeah. It would be so packed. It would be so packed.
Let me tell you, shout going
Now
out
you can
to-
unmute us.
No, he does not. He don't really mute us.
Motherfuckers, promoters are going to take that
Let
idea.
them do it though. Let them do
It
it.
won't
It's
be as
fine.
good
No.
as us.
Fam, let me tell you, like, have you ever had? Do you have a Mwenda's story?
Yes.
Do you have a
100%.
murder story? Do you have a murder story?
Plenty.
Let me tell you.
Bro, that walk from Wenders to Prestige.
First of all, you know when you mentioned oh my
Sherlock.
god, Prestige.
No, not Prestige. What is it called?
Lifestyle?
It was lifestyle.
Yeah.
Sherlock's
Nakumatt
Den.
Yes, yes. My goodness.
You're over there. Leon's like,
Funny enough, I never even used to spend that much time in town, but I have stories for both Lifestyle and Wenders.
yo.
You. No, but town used to be lit.
But
I rarely spend time in town,
fuck
but
you
Wenders?
when though, man. Did I tell you that time what happened? Yo, with Ngaro. Man, we're over there, man.
Is this with the Kamoti?
Sexy boys. You can't tell us nothing. Nigga, we just turned 20. You know what I mean? Bro, we're upstairs, Sherlock's, man. My cousin Mwangi, bro, he had nice Adidas
Mwangi.
with the alligator skins. Alligator skin. Man, someone just stepped on him. I don't know what the fuck was going through him at that particular point.
Probably the Long Island.
No, sorry, nothing. This is not even this press thingy.
Yeah, but they had Long Island.
Yo, he
there too.
punched someone. Yo, then a fight starts. I don't know where Speedo Biro came from. Hey, someone got stabbed with a Speedo Biro. I'm like,
You even knew it was
But
Speedo.
by the way, though, like now that we
hold on, before you get into that. Then that guy's like, Nyeni, mtajua. We're like, fuck it, tell the bunch to get that piece of shit out. Yo, guys, I got
yeah.
Fam, let me tell you, by the
Bro,
way,
hold up.
you're not finished.
Bro, fam. We just here. Hey, boss, mnaitwa hapa chini. Now watu wamesema mkikosa kuja hapa chini, this club about to be shut down. Now the bouncers know what time it is. They escort us downstairs.
In your big age.
Yo, this nigga from UON had gone and gotten other niggas.
Wow.
Fam. We got chased down Kenya Comfort. Then down that road. Bro, all I remember, I've never forgotten this. I used to have the best Adidas hoodie. Bro, all I remember is letting go of that thing. And I was out.
It's me on the jacket.
Bro! So now we find our way home, me and my cousin. Bro, we're looking like Conor McGregor after a fight. Swollen, what? My cousin's like, hey, lakini woli choto kuniliko, bro. Those guys whooped us.
But guys,
God damn. Like,
let me tell you.
Yo, Nairobi Uni. Please, I'm all right.
When I first came, bro, let me tell you, man, there was no Westlands for me. It was town straight.
Yeah.
Town used to be litty.
Of F1, eh?
Florida.
No, F1.
F1. Come on.
F1 was occasionally.
Iconic.
But you know, like let's recall some of the spots in town. So, do you guys remember a place called Veranda?
Yeah.
Veranda.
Might be too young for
There
that.
was that Betty's? Betty's. There was
Showing your age.
no.
Oh my God, Betty's. Yo, there used to
Betty's
be
on
Betty's.
Friday.
Then there used to be
Tropez.
I don't remember, I know
bro.
Tropez.
What is that
What was
thing
the one on
where
the
the
side
pizza
road?
place now?
Oh yes,
The pizza place where you guys did your show.
I remember that one. That used to be a club as well. I
Yeah,
can't remember
that
what
used
it's
to
called.
be a club.
Then there was the one on the there was Mojo's.
The Mojo.
Is Mojo still there? It's gone.
Yo,
Gone.
why are we forgetting Nyanza House?
That's before my time.
Nyanza. Yo, then there was Florida.
Florida,
F2.
Jazz,
Rumors. Oh my God, Jazz. Sevens. Yo,
Where-
Sevens
Where
open.
was Sevens again?
Sevens is still there.
Still there.
They
yeah?
renovated it and
thingy.
everything.
Yeah, man.
Then there was that big one on the corner just by opposite Veranda. Tusker,
Then there was
Tusker
Kengeles.
signs everywhere.
There was Kengeles.
Sippers or Simmers or something.
Simmers.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
know.
Seamers!
yeah.
Yo, Seamers, come on. Moment of silence for Seamers. What? You know, Seamers used to sell the most alcohol in town. It was like, bro, Seamers, you know, it was if you're coming from Congo, you're coming from Goma.
It was a landmark.
Yeah, you're told to patane hapo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently, I hear they got bought out because someone bought the hotel across.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. They were like, I don't want that noise.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Sour.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
but yeah, it's
Tanager.
Huh?
Tanager.
How do you guys know all these places?
Tanager.
Milan.
Yo, Tanager used to have an offer for 3 beers for 300. Tanager was like right behind
Where else?
Capital FM, up over there at the bottom. Yeah, bro, man.
So wait a minute. So to bring it back. so for us guys who are quote unquote uptown, like for us to go and drink in town, it felt like an adventure. It was so different from this side of Nairobi. Like, and booze was so cheap,
But also-
compared to Wesley and all that.
for
But
sure.
also, you think I think at that particular point, like Ngong Road, what bars were there?
There was no bars on
There was
Ngong
no
Road.
bars on Ngong Road. Kile, nothing. It was just
Nothing.
to local.
I think the only thing in Kile was
Galileo's.
no.
There was
that's not even
nothing.
Kile. It was
Kingeles,
Oh,
Kingeles.
Kile.
Kingeles, and what
There was
else?
on Dennis Pritt. There used to be a roadhouse, but that wasn't really like that. Was more for Nyama.
How could we forget Nini? Bro, Rafiki's. This is Rafiki's 1824. Those are the first clubs that now start to come
Yes.
out of Langata.
Yeah.
And then Jiweke used to have Jiweke, and then there was Frankie's.
Frankie's.
Oh yes, I remember
the same guy
that.
once Coco J used to own Frankie's.
Frankie's, yeah.
Where was Frankie's?
Next to
What's that in
Jiweke.
Greenhouse? Wasn't there
Greenhouse.
that place on Gong Road?
Greenhouse.
Space, the one across, not
No. Greenhouse. Yeah. There used to be a club.
Oh man, we have drunk
there've been
alcohol right
so
across.
No, the
many
place-
clubs.
We
I
have
don't
drunk
remember
alcohol
that.
everywhere in
And
Nairobi.
then now there was your Tamasha.
Yeah.
In Hurlingham.
Yeah, Tamasha and Hurlingham. Yo, those things ran.
What is this? What happened there?
Facts.
Still
It's
there?
still there?
Still there.
No.
Bro, I was there like 4
But
months
different
ago.
owners.
Like Tamasha, where
There was Tamasha, and then there's
Guava?
Guava, and then there's
The meat place.
The meat place. What's it called?
shut up.
It's still there.
Still there.
You still
Don't
drive
tell me we go. Yeah,
That's
But
side
not
road.
Tama-
It's
it's
still
still
there.
called
And there's a
Tamasha,
barbershop.
but
the
something else.
Tamasha's there. The 3 bars.
But it's a different owner now.
Yeah, of course. So there's Tamasha there. There's Guava, and then there's this other.
Does
one.
it look the same?
Yeah.
Same.
Same
Shut
thing.
up.
I was there
Same.
like a month ago, actually.
Same.
Oh, we need to go,
Nyama,
man.
nice
That was my
chill.
They do
spot.
very
Bro.
nice reggae on Wednesdays, actually.
Oh yeah. And then they have
I'm
like
into
old school.
Afrobeat.
They have old school on Sunday.
On Sundays, they still have the Sunday cruise.
school or
Sunday?
Sunday cruise.
Sunday cruise, yeah.
Guys, can I ask a question about Afrobeat and dancehall? Can Afrobeats ever beat dancehall?
No.
Never.
Yes?
Are you
Exactly.
Sasa aje.
This Saturday, I feel that Afrobeats beat dancehall.
How?
No,
Open
It
the
did.
doors.
You were there.
I don't think so.
Same.
I think
don't
it
think
did.
so.
It came close, but nah.
I think you guys' sets were really good, but the dancehall set, oh my god!
You know,
they
you know,
were
Calvin,
playing
once
bangers
again,
on bangers.
Sex. Between dancehall and Afrobeat. Sawa. True. Nimeona theory yako.
I'll tell you
Yo,
this. I was giving free wines, okay?
Bro.
Everybody gets
Not
a
on
wine.
Afrobeats, dancehall.
But you know what's actually crazy, right? Is just Afrobeats has taken over. It's global. It's everywhere and everything. But some of the dancehall tunes, like when Rani and Gassi, they were playing like from way back.
Yes.
You can see even guys who are young relating to those
Yes.
some of those tunes, right? You're just like, what? You,
You
know,
know,
when
I-
they talk about like the relation, distant cousins,
Yeah.
essentially.
But also, it's very interesting. I feel my vibe is, from music, dancehall is that guy who, no matter what you do or what he does, you've seen him your whole life, and he just never drops off. He gets older. But he's had a trajectory. It's just been like this. It's been like
Yeah.
this. It's been like this. It's been like this. So maybe you met him 10 years ago, or 15 years ago, and he had what was a good car that 10 years ago? He maybe had a
Wish.
A Wish. Toyota. I think he did that. You're so stupid.
No, when you had 10
You're
years
so
ago.
dumb. So 10 years ago, I had a Wish. He had a Toyota Wish, right? And then maybe you see him like 15 years down the line, he might have a 3 Series. So he hasn't quite got the X5.
Yeah.
But he's still
Yeah, it's still steady.
moving,
yeah, dancehall is so I don't think even for me playing Afro beats on that night, it's I just wanted to just play dancehall. I wanted to
Your hands were just.
There
I
was
was
a,
like
there
this,
was a
but-
point
but
Grouchy slipped in a little dance hall and Frankie went to him and was like, don't do that shit.
But you know what's crazy that you mentioned that is now when Bana was just in Jamaica, you could see where he was home.
Yeah.
Like if you ask Bana right now,
Yeah.
are you gonna drop a dancehall album?
All
day.
But the thing with Burner is I keep on telling you the reason. I said it this morning.
Yeah.
The reason why Burner is the complete artist is, You put him amongst the yardies.
He's there.
He's there.
yeah.
You put him amongst the rappers. He's
there.
there. You put him in the UK.
He's there.
there. You put him on Afrobeats, Africa. He's there.
there.
Fam, like, let me tell you, what he did on that remix with Taliban.
Bruh.
Link with the killing them. Hey,
Man, yo, I heard it first time. I was like, okay.
I like the best pum pum there at Kingston. So me buy a
really-
Birkin for Jane at Kingston. Yo,
He's on that.
His part was better than mine.
You know what's
Burna's that
interesting,
guy,
right?
man.
So Burna's, I agree. He's very well-rounded musically. And I was watching his interview with Ebro.
Yes,
Bro, my guy says he's learning how to play the saxophone.
Right.
And also he is mastering the guitar.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, yo, this music thing is all I live and breathe. Like, he's just like...
But I always tell you that, like, as having had the opportunity to hang out with the guy, that all Burna talks about
Is
is
music.
music.
Yep.
There's a time we were in Uganda and we'd gone there for a show, and it's hard to even say that.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Burna had gone for a show in Uganda, like, so like he'd gone, no,
I'm
seriously.
telling you.
No, but I'm
No.
no.
This guy Juicy was like, so the first time I heard about Jehaz, I was chilling with Burna Boy. And I'm like, wait.
down.
slow down. Burna Boy.
Bring it back.
No, wait,
Jehaz.
the funny thing is, right? Whenever I do shit like that, it might feel like it's a flex, but it's actually not. It's just the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we were chilling in Uganda
With Burna Boy.
And
Burna Boy. They've gone for a shoot
And
together.
here's the story. The crazy story is he'd gone to Uganda like on I think the Thursday. He called me on Friday and he's like, "Yo, G, I need you in Uganda."
Where?
Personal call.
This is like 8 years ago.
I love
Like, you know what I
this.
mean? So Saturday morning, he books a flight. I go get the flight from JKA, go to Uganda, and we're planning out his performance. So that whole weekend, I'm telling you, because the performance was Saturday, we left there on Sunday. I left there on Sunday. Fam, from landing to stage to off stage to the next day, it was just music. There's a point when we were sitting down, me, him, Shaggy. Imagine Shaggy just
Another name
talking
drop.
about music, bro. Like
Shaggy.
crazy.
I would love to have a session with Shaggy.
Shaggy was like, we just sat there knocking back like whiskey.
Does Shaggy speak how he sing?
Shaggy is not he's not like that. He's not like that. But his voice is deep, but not like that. That's a Mr. Lover. No.
Shaggy, it was just like I was watching. I think Robo posted it today when he was interviewing Sean Paul.
Sean Paul, yeah.
And they just look like they are boys. The end.
But that's the thing, and the thing about it is, it's like with these artists, and I always tell people that, like, and you've worked with us. You see, whenever people come into our studio, like even from when me and Calvin used to do the show, we never ever gave an artist "you're a superstar" vibe.
Yeah, facts.
Because if you think about an artist gets that every day
All
of
day.
the fucking week.
They get tired.
They want some normal shit.
Yeah.
And that's how they remember you as an interviewer. Oh, I remember that guy in Nairobi. When I think about the interviews that we've done, many of them have been repeat interviews because the first time the guys have come, it's like, I want to go back on that show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like one of those ones where I feel like when you're doing an interview and you're interviewing or you're around artists, man, they don't want I'm your biggest fan shit. When you come into my studio, I'm the fucking star.
It's actually true. Like for me, all of these Nigerian artists, right? You know, they come, they like Kenya, whatever. Everybody's whatever. Ruga, when I was interviewing Ruga last time he was here, interesting. So we start talking about music. You know, he's well,
Blah blah
Then I'm like, fuck this. Let's talk football. Bro, after the interview took off, then we came back to music. Because he's a Manchester United supporter. Big time, right? And he plays FIFA, what. The guy was like, oh my God, warmed up.
Yeah.
But you see, everybody else will just be like,
Music,
who's your girlfriend?
Ruga's actually like super cool to interview. Like he's a super cool. There is actually a Ruga interview on the channel. You can check it out. Just put Ruga the conversation. It's there. But yeah, like it's one of those ones where I feel like Burna, to bring it back to Burna, and he's done another interview with this one. Who is it? With Zane Lowe. That came out yesterday. That's gonna ruffle feathers.
Oh yeah.
You know what he said?
Afro beats.
He said Afrobeats has got no substance.
God damn, my heart
They're
that
gonna
was
come
like,
for him. But you know what? I know Burner. They're gonna come for him, and guess who's not gonna care?
Him.
I played that clip today on the show. I was like, my guy actually said this.
Yeah.
Yo, he's gone and won all awards numbers, this, that.
Yeah.
But it's fucking crazy. Like the other day I was looking at Davido's album stats. This maybe a month ago or something. And highest ratings on the continent, most streams, Audiomack. And then it was Boomplay and whoever else, right? My guy had 250 million streams on Audiomack.
Crazy.
Like when you do the combination of all DSPs, guys like on a B.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's one of the, it's interesting. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And hearing Burner said what he said about Afrobeats having no substance, I think he could be onto something. Because lately, you know, if you think about some of the stuff that's come out recently, a lot of it is really generic.
But I feel like I hear what Burner's saying and I understand. But say that to rap right now.
What do you mean?
A lot of rap that's come out, bro,
Is no substance.
is no substance.
That's debatable, though.
Can you really say that? Because also
No.
the
It's
style is
debatable.
changing very frequently.
But I see the point.
It's debatable, but I can give you 20 rappers here, and I'll probably pick 4 or 5 who have substance. The rest,
As long as you just don't touch my boo Ice Spice, I'm okay. That's
Your
Ice
boo
Spice,
now.
Ice Spice, if
Own
you don't
league of
touch
our
Ice
own.
Spice, it's
yeah,
we're good.
But yeah, it's like who tweeted this out? One of the OGs in rap, and they were like, "Fam, I feel like we're onto something because you see all the OGs are on tour right now, 50 fucking selling out the place. Lauren
Yeah.
Hill
Yeah.
about to be out
Wu-Tang.
again, bro.
Wu-Tang was
all of
selling
these
out,
guys,
bro.
Man.
who's Method Man and them about to drop an album? Like you see,
But you see, the thing is, like, I mean, with the 50th anniversary of hip hop, it's just reawakened, or like over the last say month, man, I've heard songs that I've forgotten about.
Yeah.
And it brings, you know, music brings you back to the time when you first heard it, you know.
Some nostalgia.
It's that nostalgia. So like,
nostalgia.
if bro, I'm telling you, 50 Cent in Kenya, that shit sold out.
100%.
bro, you know me, fam. I'm just waiting. 50 said, and I'm taking 50 on this. He said, "Listen, when I'm done with this whole tour, first place I'm going, Africa, bro.
Right.
I need to stay
Yeah, ready.
ready."
Yeah.
50 says,
Yo.
Ethiopia.
Not even that.
Well,
like,
yeah.
and you know, this is gonna set the cat amongst the pigeons. But, bro, do you know that amongst the 6 of us in this room, we probably know 5 people, no more than 5 people, who could invest in a show to bring 50.
Fact.
But what's the problem? The problem is guys don't want to work together.
Yeah, fact.
Guys just want to, that's
We
actually
talked
50,
about this
yeah.
last year, actually.
50 in Kenya,
50 is a
bro.
show.
Oh my god.
You know how legend 50 is.
Stadium,
you
bro.
You saw
Go
Chris Tucker.
shorty,
You
it's
saw
your
Chris Tucker
birthday.
talking about 50. Chris Tucker, you know Chris Tucker used to spend a lot of time with Michael.
Michael
right?
Jackson.
So Chris Tucker's talking about how he's chilling with Michael. And Michael's like, dun, 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 dun. He's like, what? You? And then he starts now singing the lyrics. And Chris
Go
is like,
shorty,
no.
it's your birthday.
But yo, Chris is talking about how impactful 50 was to the point where the king of pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
no,
having-
no, no.
yo, that's mad.
But Mike, you knew what time it was. You know, like Summer Jam when Jay-Z bought out Michael Jackson. That was a moment. And you know, there's actually, many people don't know this, there's actually a remix for Rock My World. You know, you rock my world.
Yeah.
You know
No,
you
you
do. There's a remix which features Jay-Z.
Really?
Yeah, I used
was
to play
that,
it.
was that whole, you know, you do
Yeah.
girls for me and I do that
No,
for you.
no. He actually did that. Because you see, girls, well, people even don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that Michael Jackson is on the background vocals for
Girls.
Girls with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't credited.
Yeah.
He wasn't bothered with that. But there's a remix for You Rock My World. It's a Trackmasters remix. Michael Jackson featuring Jay-Z.
Wow.
You've
That's
never,
dope.
all right, why you still, I played it.
No, you're a
like,
DJ, bro. Of course you should.
You've heard it.
Yeah, I think I
If
have.
you've been around me, you've heard it. Because that shit's legendary.
Bruh, but you know that kind of who are the stars who are going to do that now?
Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see if I can find out. Jay-Z
Yeah, because
Rock My
right now,
World remix. Rock My World remix. the Mike Jackson of rap, the Mike something of pop. Hold on. All right.
The Mike Jordan, the rap Mike Jackson. The Mike Tyson, the street airs with no socks. The Hugh Hefner, the game, yeah, and it won't stop till I meet the Lord Pro for the hood. It's all good. The Spielberg when I spill words to track. I'm a sick dude, you can't feel worse than that. For you slow-minded dudes, I reverse it back. I got a sick flow, see, ain't no nurse in that. But mommy, if you rock my world, I'll get you the baby bucket. You can be my baby rock girl. The white Nike Airs, we call them wifey ears. Size 4 or 5, how cute is your size? That new cute bubble, give you horses to drive. I paint that picture, cause ain't no like the one you get from Mike Holler. I don't think they're ready for this one.
Hey! Yeah, Mike says, I don't think they're ready for this one.
Okay.
So you know it's a proper remix. It's not like a bootleg remix.
Yeah.
So hopefully YouTube won't flag that. But if they do,
Go look for it.
Go look for it. All right, this has been the mics are open. Thank you very much, Kips, for coming through. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it always, man.
You know what I mean? It's all good. Plug your shit, bro.
Yeah, you can find me at Tonio Kibbs and also listen to the Sandwich Podcast. Come already, house key, that is. Also, like, listen to the Homeboys Radio, man. Like,
There
me
you go.
mtani pata tu in my girlfriend's house.
Oh, listen.
You can't.
My
I
name's
spice.
G Money.
What's your girl's name?
Nah, Miss Kwambi. Nah, I don't want to say it here.
Canairo.
No. Just saying. So-
No, don't say it, because you know what? There'll be one person.
Okay, her name's Maria.
Oh, there's a nigga out there now saying, I'm gonna fuck Maria. Is this mean the mics are open?
What's that Travis Scott song called? Maria, are you?
Listen, can we end the
Maria,
pod?
are you drunk? Let's go.
Ashley.
Cool.
Wait,
That's what
Arokamano.
people saying.
Rokamano.
Rokamano.
All right, we're done. All right, we were